Hi again and happy 34th night. I wanted to talk to you today about what free will means and how does it impact your life when instead of following the call of your heart, you follow what others expect of you. It's daunting to separate what you really want from what you are expected to do. From an early age, we are taught that if we don't please people, we get rejected. And that rejection makes us wary that if we are going to do something, if somebody gets upset in our inner circle, then we will be pushed away and rejected like we used to be rejected when we were children. When our mom will get very upset because we did something that didn't harm anything, but it wasn't what she expected. Or your dad, that is the same, that you did something that your dad didn't agree with, but it wasn't harming anyone. So, it's not something that, you ought to be corrected on, because we need to give our children a bit more freedom to be themselves, rather than to expect them to fit in a mold which is very precise and very life extracting, if you want to call it like that, because when we cannot follow who we are and the call that we have from our own soul, we become deeply bogged down. When we want to be magicians or wizards or artists or craft people, and our parents say to us, if you do that, you are going to starve to death and stuff like that. Well, that's not true, because you can cut your clothes to fit your budget and still do what you want. And this is my experience, because I myself found myself that I wanted to be an artist, I wanted to be a musician, and that path was closed by my father. And I struggled along through life, I did succeed in the business I was involved with him, but I was terribly unhappy. I didn't like the people I was getting in touch with. I found all these people that were so greedy and so heartless. And this was not the environment I wanted to be. So as I grew up, I got more rebellious and I decided to take my own path. And now I sell crystals and I write books that help people to discover themselves. And that has gave me a great deal of happiness. And I won't change it for the world, I don't get huge amounts of money, I just go by. But enough to pay my bills. But at the same time, I work when I want. I work in the things that I want, that I choose, and it makes me so happy and gives me time to come to woods and during the week, which is something I wanted because the weekends are normally quite busy. And life can be terribly sweet, and downsizing is not a problem. It's something that if we realize what we really need rather than what we are told that we have to have. In any case, in this moment, being more modest and not getting into technology is better for you, actually, as we will see as the time goes by, because technology is very intrusive in the energy of the body. It creates a lot of positive ions. Positive ions are scavengers that lead the body to a number of diseases and mental illness and stuff like that. So less technology is more, actually, than more technology, because that makes you ill. But we are going in a tangent. The bottom line is, what is your heart a desire? What is the song of your soul? Where is your soul asking you to go? And then go for it. Plan it, if you have savings, if you organize yourself, if you pay your mortgage or downsize to a smaller house, all these things can be done. You know, the important thing is that happiness relies on you following your own path. And so in that way, you will also have more abundance. Because if you love what you do, you normally tend to surround yourself by people who love themselves too. So have a good time in this very fortnight, and bye-bye.